What's up, boys? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about FUT Champions in general, my team that I use, the custom tactics that I use, and all that good stuff as well. But this is the team that we're currently using in FUT Champions. If you saw the squad builder that we did the other day, it was called Legend Hullet. But if you saw the icon squad builder around Rude Hullet that we did the other day, it was based around this team, and I think Hullet's one of the main players, or the focal points of this team. He's the beast at the end of the day. And I just wanted to show you guys what sort of my custom tactics are, how we play, that sort of thing. So, without further ado, we're just going to go through, obviously, the team first of all. So, you've got Begovic, Kyle Walker, Bailly, Desai, and Alexandro. So, reasoning for these guys at the back here, and not for having someone like maybe Jerome Boateng, David Alaba. I prefer Alexandro at left back. He feels faster for me, his dribbling feels better, and overall feels a bit more OP. Strength-wise, Alaba's stat I believe is 76, where Alexandro's is 84. So Sandro's stronger, so when he's coming up against the likes of people, so when he's coming up against someone like, I don't know, like Bale, maybe Martial on weak chemistry, maybe Gabriel Jesus, he does really, really well to outstrength them, because those are the sort of players that we come up against most in FUT Champs. He does very, very well for me, I have to say, to be fair. Desai, probably one of the best centre-backs. I've got him at a bargain. That's exactly why I'm playing him. He's bags of pace. Very, very good defending and physical. Can't go wrong with Desai, to be fair. I've had a couple of red cards, 4 red cards actually with Desai, in all fairness, which is a little bit mad, but overall Desai is an absolute monster in my team. Out of all the defenders, he's probably my favourite, to be fair. Now, Bailly, I've probably had him in my club like the longest period out of anyone, to be fair. I did have him right at the start of the game, then I managed to pack him, so I've overall played like 400 matches probably with Eric Bailly, so he's a pretty good defender, to be fair. And then obviously left back we have, I mean right back. So right back, of course, we have Kyle Walker. So I keep switching between him and Valencia. I honestly don't know who is the better wing back at this point. I went from inform Valencia to normal Valencia to Walker, back to Antonio Valencia again. Now I'm back to Kyle Walker again. I honestly don't know who's the best, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on who you think's the better wing back, or if there's any other wing backs that aren't Walker or Antonio Valencia. So custom tactics wise that I have for my defense. So player instructions I have for my defenders is Kyle Walker, stay back while attacking, and I have Alexandro on balanced attack. So, reasoning for this is I believe Desai can sort of hold his own at the back. So when people are attacking down that left-hand side, I think Desai on his own is almost as good as having Bailly and Walker together. Bailly isn't as good as Desai, so that's why I have Desai obviously doing the left-hand side. Or if they're attacking down the right-hand side, I have Desai sort of covering Eric Bailly and Walker stay back while attacking, so that side is covered. But you're probably wondering why I keep Alexandro on stay back. But you're probably wondering why I keep Alexandro on balanced attack and Kyle Walker on stay back. Now, Kyle Walker, I don't think that is better than Alexandro going forward. Now, Sandro going forward with Martial and Hullet, I believe is sort of a better attacking sort of threat anyway than going with Walker, Pogba and Bale. You guys may think differently to myself, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is sort of a video that I want to have your feedback, so I want to know what you think, but this is how I play my game and it does well for me. So overall, that's how I balance the defence. In certain matches, I'll have to switch formation in game and sort of put Alexandro back and stay back while attacking, because I need to be a bit more defensive than normal. But overall, that's how I set my defence to start a match, and that's hopefully how I keep it, to be fair. I don't really want to change it too much. Now, moving on to the midfield, we have Ruud Hullet, Laurent Blanc, and Paul Pogba. Now, we've got Pogba, who's the main box-to-box midfielder, so he's on balanced attack, and he's actually wrong there. He should be getting to the box for crosses, being like 6 foot, what, Pogba? Pogba's like 6'3", 5-star skill, absolute beast himself. So I usually have him on get it into the box for crosses. I don't know why that was on the wrong thing, but other than that, I keep him the same. Balanced attack, normal interception, stick to position. Laurent Blanc, however, I get him on getting to the box as well, so just because he's a tall guy, you want him trying to get the headers in. But I have my middle centre mid on stay back while attacking. Reasoning for that, I let Hullet and Pogba do the work that they need to do, but in this game, I think that people going right through the middle of your team is where you get caught out most of all. Because as soon as they're past your midfield onto your 2 centre-backs, usually people will either switch to like a 4-1-2-1-2 second variation, so they're going to have 3 people at least attacking you at one time on their attack. So it's always important to have at least one midfielder, whether you're playing 3 centre mids or if you've got your CDM sat in front of your defence, so you've got at least that one extra man of cover against against the men that are attacking you. And then moving on to Rude Hullet at left central midfield, we've got him on getting to the box for crosses as well. And I've got him on exactly the same as Paul Pogba, because we don't want him staying too far forward to leave the likes of Sandro and Walker exposed. We want to keep them sort of in the midfield, in and around that area. Blanc, we want more defensive out of all of them, but Hullet and Pogba we know will do the bits going forward, or just being a general box-to-box midfielder. Then with my forwards, so I've got Martial, Ronaldo and Gareth Bale on this one. So as you can see, all of them have exactly the same thing, except for Ronaldo, who has cut passing lanes rather than press the back line. All three of them on getting behind, because that's the sort of runs that we want them to make. We want them to get in behind, let Hullet, Pogba, or even Laurent Blanc in certain situations get them in on goal. That's the main thing, because a lot of people nowadays are using the likes of Van Dijk, Chiellini, so they're not bags of pace, but they're still very, very good defenders. And if you get that split yard of a second where you can get the boys in goal, Martial, Ronaldo and Bale have more than enough pace to get in behind, and that's why I personally keep them there. Let me know what you do though. I want to know whether you actually get them to get in behind, or whether you use them as a target man or force 9, or leave them as balanced. Let me know. Let me know what works for you. But overall, other than that, balanced width and normal interceptions, I keep exactly the same on them. But if there is any tips that you guys have, or let me know what you use. Do you use different interceptions or different defensive pressing? Let me know. I would like to know, boys. So overall, that's the instructions that I used for my team. I mean, it's one of those. It's nothing too special. It's probably not that much different from FIFA 17, in all honesty. So if there's something different that you think I should be doing differently, or you think I'm doing well but need to improve on, or maybe I've got something a little bit wrong, whether you want Hullet going forward a bit more, or Pogba just sort of stay forward, or anything like that, let me know your thoughts. Obviously, this video is more of a me talking to you guys, getting feedback from you, how you're getting on, and sort of any questions that you have for me. Now, probably the main part of the video where you guys actually want to see this bit. This is now my custom tactics. Now, I change my custom tactics from the start of the game quite a few times, but this is what we're rocking at the moment. So if you want to quickly pause the video and copy the tactics if you wish. Obviously, these tactics are good for what I'm using right now, so it's all dependent if you want to use them or not, but obviously it's not going to be perfect for everyone watching. But my speed and passing I've got on 55, but I've been working closely with FootWiz Pricey, so his link will be in the description if you want to go check him out. We've been working a little bit together on this one, where his custom tactics and what I've been using in my custom tactics wise, and what's working for both of us. Now, I'd like to say we have fairly similar styles when it comes to defensively, so that's why pressure and aggression and team width, if you've watched his video already, then it'd be fairly similar. But where I'm a little bit different going forward, in my personal opinion, obviously he's a pro player, so he's better than me at the game. Yeah, we still need to have a game Pricey. I think we need to put that up, bro. But speed and passing I have on 55. I've previously used them on about 60, but that's where I felt that my players are going too far forward, and I'm trying to force the ball forward way too quickly. So that's why I've dropped it down a bit, and my players don't feel as sort of edgy to just get the ball, release the ball very, very quickly and keep it a bit more. Now, with chance creation passing, I've had it on 55 since I've started the game. That seems to work for me when it sort of comes to chance creation, because all my players seem to be in the right place at the right time. A few passes go astray now and again, but we all know that's just the gameplay that comes into it. Crossing, 44. I've dropped it by 6, just because there isn't that much crossing in this certain formation that I use. If I was to switch out to a 4-3-3-4, or just a standard 4-3-3, maybe 2 with a defensive midfielder, I maybe up that to 60. But in this team here, I want to keep it try and keep it as narrow as possible, just so Martial and Bale can work well with Ronaldo with those sort of small, tight passes together. Shooting at 60. Now, what I've tested out this year is when I've had shooting at 50, it's sort of like balanced, just your normal stuff. Shooting at 40 and shooting at 60. Now, when it was at 40, I felt as if I wasn't creating as many chances as I'd like to. So then as soon as I switched it to 60, that's when I felt in myself, I played the same player, I played one of my friends, I felt like I was creating a lot more chances, there were a lot more runs being made. So as soon as I hit 60, that's where I left it, because that's where I'm creating a lot of chances for myself. Now, defensively, pressure 56, aggression 56, and team width 45. So the reason it's a little bit low is because obviously I want the team to be a little bit more compact than anything else. So 45 is where it's at there, and aggression and pressure exactly the same. It's just a little bit higher than normal, because I just want them to be a bit above average, sort of getting the ball, getting to it, that sort of stuff. But overall, boys, that is my custom tactics. Like I said, if you want to copy these, you can do if you really did want to, but that is what I use. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Is there anything that you use completely different to me? Is there anything that's fairly similar to me? I really do want to know your thoughts on how you're getting on and what sort of tactics you're using. But overall, boys, that is the end of today's today's video, that's my sort of my team that I'm using, the instructions I use, and also the custom tactics. Yet again, more than likely after the new patch I'm now on holiday, but the next patch that comes out, I'll more than likely change a little bit my custom tactics or my instructions, dependent on how the new gameplay feels, to be fair. But then again, it could mean the patch could help my gameplay in a way. I just hope the patch is another good one, to be fair. So pre-patch, before when the game first came out, I felt like I'm very confident I was really good at it. Second patch, I was quite average, and I hope when I get back from my holiday, patch 3 is where I can get back to better winning ways again. So if you boys have enjoyed today's video, do smash that like rating for me. That'd be absolutely incredible. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well, boys. That'd be really, really appreciated. We've hit 5,000 subscribers while I'm away in Thailand, so that means the absolute world to me. So thank you very much indeed. We will be doing a 5K special when I get back from Thailand as well. If you want me to, to be fair as well, I may as well plug it in this video. If you guys want to see anything while I'm in Thailand, whether it be eating some like Thai food or any like Thai candy, that sort of stuff, let me know and I'll try and make that video while I'm out there, and I'll upload it for you guys when we get back. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you in the next video, boys. Peace out.